We have a traditional lifestyle. We are engaged in reindeer breeding, fishing, and making our traditional clothes.
Oh, brother, how do you take these clothes off? Oh, now we're talking. The plan now is to go to another family that lives the same way as this one. They are 20 kilometers away from here. All right, let's go. It's like a sauna in here. You can see how low the ceiling really is.
I'm like 195 centimeters tall and the ceiling is about 180 centimeters tall.
All this in one room, and the whole family lives here. They sleep, eat, and cook here, so everything is in this one room. The first neighbors of Lyudmila that we came to are 23 kilometers away, and that's during winter because you come to them through the woods and over frozen lakes. During summer, on the other hand, if you go by car, you have to travel 50 kilometers. There is no electricity here. Every day, they turn on the electricity generator in the evening hours so they can fill the accumulators for the lighting in the house. The bathroom is a separate facility, just like the toilet. We are staying here for the next 2 days. Lyudmila puts hay in her boots as a pad, so the feet can stay warm.
In springtime, we dry reindeer skin. Reindeers have been slaughtered last winter. As you can see, the processed skin is orange. We smoke it because it's going to last longer and it's going to be waterproof. When the smoking process is done, then we can start sewing. We tailor and cut these markings. These are from the white reindeer, and these are from the black one. And this is how the markings look like.
This whole suit is tailored by the women who live here. Lyudmila says it takes her about a month for the boots alone, if she does only that. Therefore, everything is completely handmade, and the thread they use is actually reindeer's hair. In any case, everything is made from reindeer's leather. The boots' value is about 400 euros. If you ask me, that's very little, considering it takes a month's work, plus the material that's used. She also says that the value of the whole suit that I'm wearing is approximately 2,000 euros. Now we're going fishing. Well, not actually fishing, but we are going to gather the fish. We're going with the motor sleighs. The lake where the fish is located is in these special metal nets, which is about 7 kilometers away from here. This is already the 4th lake we're passing by. This whole area, this tundra, is made up of lakes. These lakes are actually covered in snow. We've been driving there for about 20 minutes. It's good that these sleighs are comfortable. I'm sitting on reindeer's leather. Now I don't feel cold. Actually, I got sweaty. I have to hold on tight so that I wouldn't fall. Is it hard to catch the fish around here?
Not that hard.
How many people does it take to set a trap?
Well, 1 man or 2.
What kind of fish do you have around here?
There are perch, northern pike, and knight.
It's not so much about the strength as it is about the technique. You stick it in, and it cracks down there. With these tools and dressed like this, I feel like I went a couple of 100 years back to the past. This is the tool that they use to break the ice. They call it pishnya. We would say pry. The ice breaking lasted about 30 minutes, but we weren't able to set the fish trap because it was shallow. We'll find another place. So we're gonna bring it to an end. We lost our breaths a bit, but it's time to set the mordushka trap. They're setting the trap where the mordushka will go. They saw now that here on this side the water is deeper, so they will turn it around, and now they need to break the ice a bit more. So basically, they don't put any bait in this mordushka trap. It's simply the water flow that comes through here. They put the morda in the direction where the fish goes, and when it goes in, it cannot come out. It looks very simple. The mordushka trap has been put right to the bottom. And now, above the mordushka, the grid has been put so that the fish coming in cannot go above the trap, but through it. And when it goes in the trap, there is no turning back. And like I said, this is the water flow, and it has to go through. This thing behind me is called a chum. Chum is actually a tent made of reindeer's leather. Until the year 2000, this family had lived in this tent. Well, here is the dinner. It's not too warm in here because it's a tent, but it's warm enough. Otherwise, taking the shoes off is mandatory in the tent. There we go. We'll accommodate ourselves here. So, the men sit like this, with their legs crossed, like so. Tell me, is it hard to make the tent?
No, it's not hard. We grew up in the tent, and since we were kids, we've got used to making it and moving it around. And it's not difficult for us. For us, it's an ordinary thing. Women can build the tent alone, without the help of a man.
So, do you know the number of reindeer skins it takes to make this kind of tent?
This tent is considered small. We have 30 skins here, and that is for half of the tent. And 30 skins more for another half. That's 60 skins. If the family and the tent are big, then it takes about 100 reindeer skins to make it.
How much time does it take to make it?
Usually it takes about an hour.
How many of you lived here?
Our family lived here. Mother, father, and 6 kids.
Compared to before, have your lives become easier since you started living in a house?
Of course. It's warmer and more practical in the house. Compared to the tent, house has its advantages. There we have all comforts, which means we always have electricity, and that makes our life a lot easier. That is why we have much more time to commit to our household chores, and we have more time to make our traditional clothes. I remember when we were growing up, we washed everything by hand. I am the oldest daughter, so I was helping my mother the most. I get a laundry, then I used to go to the lake where I light a fire to warm up the water, and that's how I wash the laundry in the cauldron.
Would you go to live in the city? Is it better here or in the city?
Here, of course. exactly the way we live. We cannot stay in the city too long. We only go to run some errands and to do shopping, and we return immediately. We have an apartment in the city. We don't stay there for too long.
The tent has its men's and women's section. There is a borderline in the middle of the tent. So, the male section is to my right and the female section is to my left. Also, Lyudmila says that you shouldn't pass by the right side of the stove, so if you want to go to the other side, you need to go around the stove. These are some rules we need to respect also, right? Let's have dinner now. Let's see what we're having. For dinner, we're having жаркое. It looks like some kind of goulash to me. So it's reindeer's meat and boiled potatoes, with some spices, of course. Mladen, have you tried it?
Yes, I have.
Is it any good?
It's great.
If you ask me, this is the best we have eaten since we began this trip.
It's the Russian national dish, and I love it.
And it's been cooked here on this stove. And it's been cooked by 3 women. So it must be good.
Yes, 3 women.
And now I want to tell you something important. Right now, we're going to sleep here in this tent to see how the family has slept here before. I have to say, there are a lot of us, so we cannot all fit into the house. But me and the cameraman signed in voluntarily to spend the night here. We won't be alone. There will be 7 of us. We'll go on this side. We are dressed. It's got a bit chilly, but it will be okay. All right. Now look at the service we have here. The custom here is that a woman comes and covers everybody. So she is covering us too. There is one big quilt for the 3 of us. It's too thick. Everyone has his own quilt, plus the thick one for all 3 of us. So we have 2 quilts below us. Spasiba. I think they'll be keeping the fire lit all night. And by my estimate, let's say it's around 0 inside. Which is not that bad, knowing that outside is more than 20 below 0. The tent is hollow at the top. It's not closed at all. You can see the whole of the sky, but this stove here generates so much heat that it raises the temperature. Well, that's it. Good night. Turn off the lights. The fire wasn't kept lit last night. When it was put out somewhere after 1 a.m., then it was really cold. I measured the temperature. It was minus 13 here. Now in the morning, they fueled the stove again, and the temperature is minus 3 and still rising. It will get warmer now. But it was cold last night. I was covered. My body wasn't cold, but it was cold here on my face. I couldn't breathe, so I put this quilt over myself while I was sleeping. But the body was warm. Let's get up. Good morning. I've already said that everything this family produces is used for their personal needs. They don't sell anything, therefore all the meat is for their diet only. And that's the reason we're going hunting today. We're going to go hunt grouses. This is the 3rd day I've been staying with this family. And I still haven't taken this suit off, nor I intend to. It's so pleasant that you cannot feel the cold. And now that we are outside on the sleighs, it's minus 20. The wind is blowing and it's not penetrating through this suit. We have a 7-kilometer ride to the place where we're setting off to hunt. What kind of wild animals do you have here?
Mooses, foxes, bears, even some wolves.
Has it ever happened that you didn't catch or find a grouse?
We don't catch anything when the weather is bad.
Is the weather today good or bad?
It's good today.
What do you consider as bad weather?
Bad weather is when there's wind and it snows.
When they told me that we were going hunting, I expected we would be searching the woods on foot. However, what I didn't know until this moment is that the grouse is deaf, so there is no need to turn off the sleighs. We haven't even prepared. We are in the third sleigh. So we are just driving through the woods and they stopped at one point. A man took out his rifle and there he shot the grouse. How many kilos?
10.
He gave it to me, and I'm not really a fan of hunting. But, well, this is the condition for this family, to survive. So, I'm okay with that. But like I said, I'm not a fan of hunting for sports, if you can call it like that. I'm going to give it back to them. Do you hunt all those animals you mentioned?
Yes.
Do you also eat bears?
Yes.
What about foxes?
No, we don't eat foxes.
They saw a grouse. It flew up that tree. It's about 20 meters away from us. That's it for today. As far as hunting is concerned, 2 grouses were shot and a lunch for the whole family has been provided. More than 1 lunch. Now we can slowly go home. Yesterday we didn't finish catching the fish, we were caught by the dark. They say riva. We're now going to continue and check the traps we had already set. I went through the woods and then I saw they had set the morda there. If there wasn't for the morda, I would never have thought that water would be down below. Unbelievable. Look, there's forest everywhere. Before we continue with the ice piercing, I just want to show you how deep the snow is here. Oh, this is deep enough. Well, approximately I sank about 60 centimeters. So up to here. Oh! Oops. I I can't come out. They say that when it's very cold, you can pull out several sacks of fish in one morda. I asked if 15 kilograms was possible, it just crossed my mind. She says that 15 kilograms is very, very little. When you pull out the sack when it's extremely cold, that's when you get the most fish and you can extract several sacks full of fish. I ask if that's possible today, she says, no, it's too warm today. And it's around -20 at the moment. How much ice is there? For them it's easier this way so that the water doesn't come through entirely, because it will be harder to remove it. They will remove layer by layer. He says this morda has been here for 2 weeks.
Yes, easy now. More, a little bit more. Let it go, let it go. Let it go now. All right. Hold this now. All right, all right. That's it.
They are disappointed by how little fish there is. They estimate there's about 10 kilograms, but that's it. It's already getting dark anyway. We won't be checking other mordas traps anymore. That is all for tonight. We're gonna go home. The crib here where Dasha is swinging is 23 years old. And this swing is interesting because it's made out of one piece of wood and it's 150 years old. It's also interesting to me that when they're putting the kids to sleep, they tie their arms completely so they wouldn't move or fall out of the cribs. After they become fast asleep, they move them to sleep next to them. To their youngest member, Radion, teeth are growing, which makes him pretty nervous while asleep, so last night he stayed tied up all night and wasn't moved. The housewives immediately start preparing today's catch. They are picking the grouse's feathers, and after that they'll be cooking it for several hours. It will be both our breakfast and dinner for tomorrow. Lyudmila told me that they make jewelry from grouse's feet. Here, they are cutting its feet, and then they adorn them with pearls. And then they put them on rear view mirrors, for example. It's their tradition.
We can also use the wings. We make a small broom from them. Tail is cut, dried, and used as a decorative fan.
And tell me, what dishes do you make from grouses?
We can make our traditional meal, nyan polying. Also, we can just cook or fry the meat. We can also make pilaf or goulash with macaroni. Everything we can make with other meats too. There is a legend why the grouse has red eyes. Here, look at his eyelids. In the fall, all the birds would fly to the south, and the grouse wasn't able to fly that far during summer, and he would stay up north. While other birds were flying, he cried so much that his eyes turned red.
The grouse that was caught yesterday is for today's breakfast too. We're having grouse soup and cooked grouse meat. If someone had told me I would be eating a grouse, I wouldn't have believed him. The people of Hanti has always had linguistic religion. Anyway, all of them now are Orthodox Christians, but they are still keeping the tradition of that linguistic religion alive. And today we are attending one such ritual. Today they are sacrificing a reindeer, and then they do it until the moon reaches its full light. That is until the moon becomes full. After that, the ritual cannot be done until the moon starts rising again. The catching of the reindeer that they had chosen for the slaughter lasted about 20 minutes. It was difficult to catch it simply because the specimen had its horns cut. After catching the reindeer, the offering ritual begins. All family members are participating in the ritual. The women are standing about 10 meters away from the men. The oldest member of the family is saying something in their Hanti language. It's probably some sort of prayer, I'm not sure. In any case, they told me to stand here and do the same thing as them. And I hid so I wouldn't have to watch. Even though I'm not comfortable at all with this ritual of theirs, but basically, it's their culture and I would offend them if I wasn't here. So I will attend only this one out of respect for their tradition and also way of life. The reindeer were slaughtered in a way that no blood was shed. They gathered all the blood in its guts, and when they opened it, they cut the liver in small pieces and mixed it with the blood. The ritual was continued by spraying the house with that blood using the ribs. Every time they offer a sacrifice, they ask God for something in return. That day, the host prayed God to give him a horse. He then throws the bow knot over a tree, and if he throws it over, God would fulfill his request. Tolly, the host, managed to throw the bow knot over the tree. I thought the ritual would end there. However, when I entered the house, the housewives had prepared the meal on the floor. The menu consisted of raw meat, brain, and blood. When I set off on this trip, I was prepared for almost anything, to eat white kidneys and all kinds of meat. I ate the grouse, the moose, the reindeer, and I was ready to eat some intestines. But this is too much. I can't, no way. Ugh. Oh. When I saw them eating the brain, it looked like it was some kind of treat for them. To be continued. I'm only going to tell you that it's -11 outside and the water temperature is between 1 and 2 Celsius.
Slowly.
My legs are
Slowly.
getting numb.
Everything's fine. Relax.
Woohoo! And I will finally take a bath after 5 days. Woohoo! Oh my god, I'm driving the sleighs alone.